lightweight champion of the...
Crawford versus Crawford. Let's do it.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
Wait, is over. The speed.
Here we go for round 1. Hook misses. Beautiful counter punch. One punch could change everything in this battle. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. And he scores with the counter. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. That jab won't score. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, let him get ready.
On to the second round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got
Good shit, good shit.
to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, like every switch.
That counter shot lands. That jab misses. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Good round. Good round.
Working here. What's he have to do differently?
For Bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest.
That round up for grabs right there.
First minute, stick him on the end of the jab.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Just missed with that jab. They have no respect for each other's punching power. That hook won't score. You'd like to see more jabs. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Perfect counter lands. The jab misses. Couldn't land that jab. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
There's the bell for round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
So you get in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a lick it because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Only catching air with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
Jab, Barry.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
There's a counter shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. punching. The jab doesn't quite connect. It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. It's bombs away. Caution being thrown to the wind. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the score.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think you come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner.
Trying to turn it up a little bit. I can handle it now.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back.
Trying to apply some pressure.
Here we go in the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get
Stand
out.
behind that jab. That's pretty good, but you're going to take some risks in a minute.
Make him fight your fight.
But take some risks.
Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punch. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect counter shot. That jab doesn't score. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Crawford is dazed. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, it's like two different liquors.
There's the bell to start round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Crawford's legs are all over the place. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
You looking for a Hail Mary. That ain't gonna get it.
We enter the 8th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. How about that time counter shot?
Let's go, baby.
Three judges agree
The fight.
and got a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace.